Hey loves, welcome back. So I am going to do like a YSL lip product video. My lips are not my friends right now because I have swatched to death, but we need to see lip swatches. I love when I watch videos and go online. I like hand swatches and lip swatches to give me an idea of what's happening. So I needed to do that to make this video sort of accurate and fun to watch. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will go through the products that I have. I'll talk a bit about the individual colors, the formula, my thoughts. I'll list prices down below. And if you have any questions that I didn't address in the video, leave those for me and I'm happy to answer them. Again, these are my opinions and they might be different from other people's, but it's where we're at. So without further ado, because this video is already going to be really long, let's just get started. So the first, I have three different kinds of lip products from YSL. So the first one is their golden glosses, which I've actually read has like flecks of real gold in them, which is neat. I'm not a huge gloss girl, but these guys are a little bit more opaque and they add that fun kind of shine to some of my favorite colors. So I've picked those two up. The first one that I have is in number 47. It's a beautiful purpley color. It's my Katy Perry color. Whenever I wear it, my little cousin always tells me I look like Katy Perry. So I love wearing it for that reason and because I love the color. So it has almost like a blue tone to it. All the YSL products have a bit of like a mango scent to them, which I really like. And yeah, no, I really like this gloss. I think they both have the same kind of consistency. It's nice and sort of semi-opaque and not too like sticky, like you don't feel like it's super sticky, but nice and glossy nonetheless. So that's number 47. The second one that I have is like a red toned color, which is a number 2. I don't love that they don't have names. Like I think officially, like when you look them up on Sephora or Nordstrom or whatever, they do have names associated with them, but not on the bottom of the packaging, which is sort of frustrating because it makes it harder to remember them, but it's a minor complaint. I love this color. I love pairing it on top of either a red lip pencil or red lipstick to tone it down a little bit if I don't want like a super vibrant red lip, or if I'm going for like a crimson lip color. This is my go-to guy. And I really enjoy it. Okay, so the second kind of lip product I have is the Rouge Volupté. And so one thing that sort of threw me for a loop and that I thought I'd mention is they have Rouge Volupté, which are these ones, and they have Rouge Volupté Shine. So they number them the same thing, like they're numbered 1 through, I don't know, 50 or 20 or whatever it is. And so you have a Rouge Volupté Shine in 7, and then you have a Rouge Volupté in 7. People are like, you're talking about the wrong color. I'm like, no, it's a different lipstick, even though the packaging is the same and the name is almost the same. The Rouge Volupté, which is the ones that I have, are a more opaque color, where the shines obviously are more of a sheer coverage. So I obviously don't have the sheer coverage ones, I have these ones. And the packaging is amazing. Like you'll see sort of in those close-ups, it comes in a really pretty format with the YSL in here and the color, which again helps because you can see the color in the packaging. The packaging I love. I'm gonna say something that might be sort of bordering on being blasphemous, but I don't love these guys. Like, I know they have a huge cult following, people rave about them. I find them to be way too creamy, which, because of the way, like, I like matte lipstick, right? So off the bat, I'm not gonna like a super creamy lipstick, but these ones are like really creamy. Like, I have a very hard time getting them to sit. Like, I get them like all over the place, and then even if I'm wearing them, it'll be gone off my lips because it's so creamy, they don't stick. Like, I have to reapply every so often. So not every so often, like every 10-12 minutes. So I'm not a huge fan of the formula. The color range is beautiful. I just wish the formula was a little bit different. So the first one that I have is number 7, is a baby pink color. And I wore it in my Valentine's Day tutorial that I'll link down below. And I thought it was too light for me. I still think it's too light for me. So I do like to pair it with a darker lip liner, and I find that gives me like a kind of color I really like. So either like a dark fuchsia like I had in that tutorial, or I'll pair it with like a brownie color. And I find that with a lip pencil, it's going to help it stick a little more better to my lips. If it fades, at least I'm still getting the pencil there, so like my lips aren't completely sort of nude and patchy. And it's also darkening up this light color that's a little bit too light for me. So that's the first one that I have. And then the second one that I have is a number 11. So it's a beautiful fuchsia color. I really, really like this color. Again, I wish the formula was different because I adore this color and the pigmentation on it is amazing. I do line it again with usually a color that's exactly if I can find one or close to the same, just because I do like the color. I don't want to darken it or anything. And what I found is with both the ones that I have in this formula, again, like the glosses, they have the same kind of wear to them and the same kind of finish and all that kind of good stuff. So those are my thoughts on these guys. I probably won't pick up any more just because they are expensive and I don't love the formula, but I adore this packaging, and I almost want to find a way of like depotting lipstick so I can put it in here. I don't know if I can do that with these guys, but we'll see what I come up with. Okay, and then the third kind of lipstick that I have 4 of in this line, or in the YSL line, is the Rouge Pur Couture. So what I did notice, like remember I was telling you the finish on the other guys is the same. These guys each have a little bit of a different finish. Depending on the color, which is interesting. So the first one that I have is number 36. Yeah, 36, which I talked about in my Crazy About Lipstick tag, which I will also link down below. It's one of the first lipsticks I bought. It was like one of the first 5 lipsticks I bought, and I have how many lipsticks back there? So it is well used. It's a beautiful sort of light coral color that's really pretty for the summer. Again, because I'm me and I don't like a super sheer coverage, I do line this with a coral, like a darker coral lip pencil underneath it, just so that it gives it a more opaque coverage. And this one is almost as creamy as the other ones. Oh, the Rouge Volupté, these guys. So I do find that I have to sort of be a little bit careful when I'm applying it and line it so that it doesn't move all over my face and get on my teeth. So that's number 36. The second one that I have is in 52, which is a beautiful pink color. I don't know how better to explain it. It's like almost a corally pink, I would say. And this one I find is a lot more opaque than 36, which is weird. Maybe it's because it's a slightly darker color, but it does go on much more opaque, a little bit more matte. I don't feel like I line this one every time I wear it. It's a really lovely color, and it's one that I don't wear enough, so I'm glad that I got to sit down and do this video and remind myself that I should wear this more often. I don't know, I know pink lips look good, but I like don't think of them off the bat in the morning when I'm like, I should wear a lip color, what suits me well. I don't know, do you guys have colors like that where like people will tell you they look good on you but you're not quite convinced? That's how I am with pink lipstick, I don't know. The next one I have is number 410, and like you see in the swatch, it's a beautiful sort of like amber, golden, almost pulls brown a little bit with this veil I found. I don't usually see it this brown, but when I was doing the swatch, I noticed that it pulls a little brown. And I love how on the YSL, on these lipsticks, these are the only ones in the bunch that have the YSL logo embossed sort of on the lipstick, which is neat. This guy is a completely different consistency than the rest. It has like sort of that duochrome finish to it. It goes on really matte, very opaque, and of all the YSL lipsticks I have, this is my favorite finish by far. I really like this color. Again, it reminds me of a color my grandmother used to wear, so I find it very special and sort of, yeah, close to my heart in that way. And it's a color I adore. It is my favorite color of all my YSL ones, so that's that one. And then the final one I have is in 101, which is what's on my lips right now. Like you can see, it's not super opaque. Like I've had it on for the whole time I've been talking. It's a little more opaque in the swatch that's just taken right after I put it on. It's a really pretty color. It's weird. In the tube it looked a lot darker. And that was the color actually I was hoping it would be, but it's a lot sheerer. This one I will wear with a lip liner again to darken it, and because it's so creamy and sort of a little bit patchy in color, I do need something underneath to sort of make sure that it's even and stays in place. And yeah, that's how I wear it. So those are my YSL lipsticks. Let me know if you guys have any colors or different finishes in these lipsticks that you like, or any other lipsticks that you guys think I should try out. Let me know down below. And yeah, that's it. Leave me any questions. I'll list everything down in the description box along with prices for you. And yeah, that's about all I had to say about these guys. Let me leave me with my 3 points of positivity for the day. So I'm filming this on the Monday of a long weekend, which is always exciting, and that sort of leads me into the 3 things that I'm grateful for. The first is that I got to stay up till like 3 in the morning last night editing because I knew I could, didn't have to get up early to go to work today. So it was a long night, but it was a lot of fun. And after I stopped fighting with my computer because it didn't want to load things, I was really enjoying the process, and I had fun sort of replying to comments and editing videos, and yeah, I enjoyed that. The second thing that I'm grateful for is getting to sleep in this morning. Yeah, just plain and simple, getting to sleep in. And the third thing, hand in hand with that, is having sort of a no schedule day. Obviously, I knew I wanted to sit down and film, but it's sort of a very big privilege and a luxury to have those days when you have nothing planned and just like come what may, and I'm just gonna sort of take it as it comes. So those are the 3 things I'm grateful for today. Let me know what you guys are grateful for, what's making you smile. Hope you're having an amazing day, doing something fun or something that makes you smile. And as always, let me leave you by reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys!